there's no reason why to kill innocent civilians in any place in the world. But what Israel has been doing for many years now, it's a full genocide, and it's been documented as such. And having a president like Milei supporting that and being proud of that, and also figures like Netanyahu, Ben-Gvir being very proud about pointing out to Argentina as a representation of themselves, which is not fair. I would say it's not fair for Argentina.
Agreed.
It has brought this extra weight to the match that I don't think belonged to the match, but of course it's in the ambience. It's in the ambience, and I don't think it's fair, because there are many people from Argentina that really don't support Milei, as many people in the States that don't support Trump. Which, by the way, you are right. He wanted to be in the picture, but it was great how these players who was looking at him like, no, we have to make the picture without you. And until you leave, we're not taking the picture. So he had to leave. And I was very proud of that as well.
It was, but it was almost like an old people's home where Infantino had to come guide this elderly, doddering, maybe dementia-clad man. This is the direction, sir. Although many would argue it was classic cynical Trump trying to make it all about himself. It's interesting on Palestine. By the way, you mentioned Hamas. I should just point out for viewers, the ICC, the International Criminal Court, indicted 5 people for war crimes in Gaza. Benjamin Netanyahu, the former defense minister Yoav Gallant, and 3 Hamas leaders. All of those 3 Hamas leaders, I believe, are dead. But Netanyahu and Gallant are still, roaming freely. Zoran Mamdani, the mayor of New York, got in trouble again for saying what he first said to me in 2024, which is that he would like to arrest Netanyahu if he comes to New York, but he doesn't know if he has the legal power to do it. Are you amazed, Javier, to see this global outpouring of support for Palestine? You and I have spoken before. You've talked to me about how, it goes back to your family and your childhood supporting Palestine. Did you ever think you'd live in a world where people who are not even political, are not even into sport, and they're saying, well, I'm supporting Spain because I support Palestine, where you've got the American public, according to polls, now saying they either support Palestine as much as Israel or more than Israel? Are you surprised to see that big shift in public opinion globally and in the US? I
am surprised, and I'm glad that shifting is happening in the people's reaction towards, in this case, a genocide and war crimes. And I think it's because the actions that we've been witnessing through all these years towards the Palestinian population are so atrocious. They are so horrible to understand or make sense of, that anybody with a minimal common sense understand that is wrong. And what is important here is the detail. Israeli government and right-wing Zionism extreme leaders like Netanyahu and Ben-Gvir and all his cabinet are also not a representation of the Jewish community at all. And that's important to also stress out, because it's normal for the people to have this reaction towards the policies of Israel towards Palestinian people, and we have to support that and encourage that, so people can point out, and there's accountability, because without accountability there is no justice, and without justice there is no peace, period.
Well said.
But we have to be very alert and very aware, and also point out any crime against people who get that as an excuse to be or to have some anti-Semite actions or reactions, or not as much as Islamophobic actions or reactions. But it's absolutely legit to criticize a government that is committing such a crime like Israel in Palestine or on the West Bank, which is absolutely crazy to see the impunity that they are dealing with, that they are having. And that's what is creating on a worldwide level the reaction that is created on the people. And also because young generations are absolutely new in this world, and they are watching this with new brown eyes, and that's great.
Yes.
They are not infected by old stories or narratives, and they are understanding that this is wrong and has to change, and that is a great thing.